Good morning, everybody. This is Anil Mahajan from Views on Global News, and today is 23rd April 2023. As I have told you already, that we are into providing you our views on the global news. Any news that matters, we don't provide you the news, we provide you the views. How this news is going to affect your working. Now, today, our subject is ChatGPT, ChatGPT 4, and how it is going to affect your investments in stock exchange. You have investments in IT companies also. You have your portfolio in IT companies also. And how the ChatGPT will affect your investments in the portfolio. First of all, let us assume for a moment and let us try to discuss the status of IT behemoths in the country which are providing body shopping facility. They are all providing body shopping to the companies abroad, to the blue chip companies abroad, to Google, to Facebook. They are all providing, the companies in the country are providing body shopping, are doing body shopping for them, providing people who are doing coding work for them. So they are hiring in terms of 100,000 people a year or 50,000 people a year. So, and they are growing stronger and stronger. Every year they have grown stronger and stronger since the time IT bubble, when IT bubble crashed in early 2000. Since then, the IT companies have been growing strongly, and they have consolidated, they have become very powerful in body shopping. So every year, your every second year, third year, your money is multiplying, and in the returns they have lot of reserves, surplus, and this is all because they have been doing their coding work. Their body shoppers have been the procedure is providing, the body shopping procedure is becoming very important for their not survival, for their growth. Today, in the presence of ChatGPT, how it will affect. Now, this is important to know what is how ChatGPT is going to affect the working of these companies. ChatGPT 4, these are the now alternates to Google. Though Google provides you only alternatives, okay, you make a search and then it provides you several things. But Chat GPT 4, it provides you the solution. If you want to prepare a software, it prepares your software for that. So in a way, you don't need basic coders. Basic coders you don't need. You don't need to have 100,000 people a year. You won't be providing body shopping at the very beginners level to the corporates outside India. They'll be doing their job. So in today, what has happened that there is a great market crash in America in IT companies. In the last 1 month, you have been watching. Now 2 months, 3 months, it has fallen. The companies have been, the index has fallen so much that IT companies appear to be at the bottom. But probably, in my opinion, they are at the bottom, but they will not be needing the body shoppers now, because most of their work, if it is being handled by the body shoppers in India, now it will be taken over by Chat GPT 4. So Chat GPT 4 will be providing them, and the business margins of these IT behemoths will fall down. So when their incomes will fall down, when their margins will fall down, how you expect the growth in them? So if you have investments in them, you must think over it, and maybe I am not an advisor to you for investments, because I am not registered with SEBI to provide you investment related advice. But I am thinking loud. This is what I am, because as an individual I have a right to express my views. I am expressing my view only, and it is up to you. You consult the advisor, your advisors, whether to invest, where to invest, and where not to invest. But I am speaking loud my own feelings about the market, how the market, there is a structural change in the market today. Like, I don't think IT behemoths will be able to survive this onslaught of ChatGPT. Their margins will fall down, maybe, but they will not be able to change much. Because what, so if these IT company behemoths are not going to get the great deliveries they always had for the past so many years, who's going to have the deliveries? Who is going to be the darling of the share market in future in IT? In IT, it is going to be two kinds of companies. Number one will be those companies where Chat GPT is maybe not required, maybe cannot be useful for specialized hardwares, for specialized portals, for specialized workings. Like some company is specialized in making driverless softwares, like for a car, EV car, they are making EV vehicles, they are making softwares, or they are making softwares for, let us say, tanks, or for making defense purposes, or for making softwares for, let us say, driverless cars, or highly technical cars. They are making. There are many companies in the market who are making it. So they'll remain in the market and they will grow, because their work cannot be copied. They cannot be duplicated by ChatGPT. The ChatGPT is a high technology tool which is now available in the market. This is a artificial intelligence. So artificial intelligence will make sure that you are left with only human intelligence, where normal intelligence will be passe. It will go outside the wall, or outside the window. It will go outside the window or outside the door. So please confine your driving. This is number one. I have told you. I have now told you that, okay, what is important is highly specialized hardware companies, applications hardware companies, and number two will be the companies in hardware which are having several specialized, what do you call, patents. There are special patents which is having, because this is because of not Chat GPT. This is because of China plus one policy, because China is, every hardware that comes from China is carrying a some mole in one form or another. So people don't want it now. The governments all over the world know that it is carrying some mole, and their data will be hijacked anytime, and it will be shared with the Chinese intelligence officers and Chinese companies and Chinese government, CCP. So they don't want to buy China equipment. So any company in India which is having patents in 5G, 6G equipments, hardwares, and also in other things which are normally mobile, which are used in mobile phones, or equipment in mobile phone, they'll be useful. They should be, they'll be in demand in the market, because those products will, because in course of time, maybe the governments will ban the hardwares from China for better, because they don't want to be under surveillance by China. No governments want to be surveillance from China, so they will desire some equipment which is free from these things. So the scope of growth in this sector, there are two sectors now we have identified. One is specialized hardwares, and this is in view of the onslaught of body shopping, anti-body shoppings, paradigm which is created now by ChatGPT 4, and specialized patentable or patented hardwares for equipments for 5G, for 6G, and for defense, and for automobile applications. specialized hardware for anything. That is for 5G, 6G, or for mobile phones. They'll be required by the corporate, by the people, and these sectors will grow in future. But IT behemoths will fall like nine pins in course of time if they do not change, if they do not change themselves, and it is very difficult for you to change in such a short period when a dragon, when a monster has arrived in the form of ChatGPT 4. Thank you very much. Bye bye. Have a great time, and we'll keep meeting. Thank you very much.